I would like you to begin by taking 3 deep breaths in and releasing when you're ready. Bring all of your awareness into your heart center. Imagine the energy from your heart going down into your legs and into your feet. Allow this energy to move down, down, down into the earth, going deep into the heart center of the earth. Feel the unconditional love that the earth holds for us. Gather up this unconditional love and pull it up through your feet, into your legs, into your stomach, and into your heart. When this energy engages with your sacred heart, it will ignite your internal divine spark. This spark will burst, and you are now surrounded by a glowing white light of Creator. Feel this energy as it grows through your cells, through your organs, and feel this energy as it grows bigger and bigger. It will expand out about 8 to 10 inches from your body. This glowing white light is glowing brightly and protecting you. With each breath that you take, feel this energy building up. And the power coming up through and around you, bubbling you and protecting you. Breathing in this energy, know that you are safe and secure. Breathe in and release when you're ready. Know that you are safe. The Sacred Heart Fire Healing was inspired basically from my love of Jesus and the Archangels.
Wonderful.
And during the sessions that I do, I clear the auras and the chakras, and I balance them. And then I do body work as well as belief work, changing the thought patterns. And all of this is done also with a guided meditation that I do, and I give them healing as well as messages. And it's really unique, I feel, because I feel that body work is really important on how we hold on to traumatic events in our lives.
Perfect. Talk more about that.
Okay. Yes, I believe that the body is pretty much a healthy body. There are physical things that can happen, but oftentimes when we're in a traumatic or a very emotional experience, our body can only hold on to so much of it and process so much of it. So our body is like a mechanism that protects us. And when something traumatic has happened, the shield kind of goes up and it says, okay, we'll process all of these emotions and these thoughts. And then our body locks on to the rest of it. And then when we start feeling better about ourselves and about our environment, and we're like, I feel so good. And then our body says, oh, you're feeling good. Let's take care of some of this emotion and trauma that has been building up inside your body. And for me, I see a lot of patterns that are being repeated in with my clients. And whenever a pattern is being repeated over and over, it just means that you have very deep-seated emotions and trauma that's locked into your body. And it's kind of like peeling back an onion. Some things you peel back the layers and they're gone. And other times you just keep having to pull back those layers until that trauma that has been locked deep into the body has been released. And the nice thing about it is in the middle of that onion is a little rosebud, and that rosebud is you. And so what I suggest is whenever you have maybe a pattern that's repeating over and over,
Can you just talk about a pattern? Say what, like, for example, a pattern.
Okay. Let's say that you had a bad breakup with a partner.
Sure.
And of course, that's going to be very emotional for anyone, especially if they were, it was a long relationship. Mm-hmm. And let's say you break up and you just keep thinking about that person, about how they hurt you. It's still your experience. So you need to own the experience to let it go. You own it to be part of you, whether it was good or bad. Accept that experience as being yours. Feel the emotion. If it's anger, go punch a pillow, go scream in a pillow, let whatever emotion out, so that it's not locked into your body. It just needs to come out. And once you let this emotion out and you have accepted this as your own experience, you're able to move on. You're able to go forward, and you can even, forgive yourself or forgive the other person and just give it up to Creator to take care of.
So I want to talk in more detail about where you come in. I'm in this dynamic of being with someone who has this emotional energy locked in their body, and can you feel it? Can you sense it? How do you help?
I do sense, I ask for people to let me know where their bodies and aches and pains are.
Okay.
When I tune into these bodies, the body's aches and pains, for example, let's say they feel a lot of tension in their shoulders. This tells me that they've been carrying a lot of weight on their shoulders, that they have not been really dealing with the emotions that are coming around, because it's so easy just to push the emotions away, to just say, I don't want to deal with these type of things. So what I do is I go in and I target and I feel this shoulder. And when I go in, I can actually feel the weight on my shoulder. I have that ability to feel what they are feeling within their body. And when I feel this, I tune in and ask the healers and the archangels to send healing there, because it's not me. It's actually, I'm just a vessel. And but I kind of feel what they are feeling. So I ask Creator and the angels to direct healing into that specific area, whether it's the shoulders or your arms and legs. And this allows a person to move forward. And it really, and then the words, when I was speaking, I also changed the beliefs of words. So, for example, if someone was to say, oh, that was a really stupid thing I did, if you keep saying stupid, 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 you're going to think that you're stupid. You're going to believe it. So we go in there, and during this meditation that I do, a guided meditation that's customized to each person, we use different words. I program in different words. So, for example, for feeling unloved, I would say, we want you to know what it feels like to be loved, to feel cherished, to feel honored, to feel the spark of the divine light inside of you. Those kind of words they would be hearing during the guided meditation.
Lisa, this is a perfect opportunity for me to open that door to what your angels bring to this amazing work that you do. Please, can we talk in more detail about your relationship with the angels?
Oh my gosh. I love the angels.
And the angels love you, and you host the archangels. That's how I met you, was through this extraordinary service, this structure that you're providing. And are you still doing that, hosting the archangels with your Facebook group?
I am, and we have over almost 3,500 people that are members there, and it really brings my heart. It just makes me so happy to share this ceremony that was shared with me. And what it is you host the archangels, or you invite the archangels into your home for 5 days and 5 nights. And it's Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, Ariel, and Metatron. And when you bring them into your home and you invite them, it's kind of a little ceremony, and you have an apple, which you'll eat at the end that will be filled with nourishing prayers and energy within the apple. You do the one white flower. And the reason we take the white flower is because it's pure. The color is a pure white, and that has a lot of good energy in it. And then we do a white candle. And then it's really great because you get 3 wishes to ask the angels to help you with. So one is for the earth or humanity. One would be for your family, and one would be for yourself. And during these 5 days, you can do anything and ask the archangels to do anything with you. They love to go with you to go do things. They like to go with you when you travel. And it's really amazing at the energy around your home that is there when they are visiting.
Part of inviting the angels, the archangels, is to actually open the door, isn't it?
Yes.
And open the door and you speak. And what do you say when you open the door?
I tell them, thank you for coming to visit me. And I greet each one by their name. And as I open my screen door, they come in, and you can I actually feel a breeze that comes through the energy. And it's a little different with each of the archangels that come in, but I can actually feel 6 different energies coming within my home.
And you wanted to talk about the Sacred Heart Fire Healing, right?
Yes.
And now, is this what you are calling your one-on-one work? Is this a new book? What is the Sacred Heart Fire Healing?
This was, yes, it is my own. I have been working with the archangels, and I receive messages and encouragement to do things. And like everyone else, I don't always listen, but eventually I do, because they repeat the messages over and over. And whenever you receive a message over and over, you really want to pay attention to it. So I have, over the last 2 years, developed the Sacred Heart Fire Healing. And of course, it was inspired from my love of Jesus and the Archangels. And I find so much power in helping people and giving them tools that they can move forward with.
Yeah.
And each session that I have with a client is individualized for the client. No two sessions will be exactly alike. And they receive information in regards to their body and belief work of how they think and their thought patterns. And I take them also on a guided meditation, usually up into the healing chamber, where they're greeted by loved ones, their ancestors, their guardian angels, spirit guides, the archangels, basically their spiritual support team on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And there they will receive messages, and they can also ask questions during the meditation. And I ask them to do it in their mind, because I record the meditation separately so it can be used over and over again.
Oh,
and so the person who greets them at the cave can change. It can be a religious person. It could be a loved one that greets them in the healing, the healing chamber. And
yeah.
Yes. And so then they all receive, everyone there within the chamber sends unconditional love and support to the person who is receiving the healing.
Right. How beautiful.
I don't work on anyone without their permission, because it is a team effort. It's not something that I would like someone to try to do on their own. Mm-hmm. But I feel like once you are given tools, and each person will have different tools, everyone is unique. Some people just need tools. Like if they're an empath, they may not know that they need to kind of shield themselves, because if they're going to a place and there's a lot of people, they may pick up other energy, other people's feelings, and they can begin to take that on for themselves. And they begin to think, if they don't know already that they're an empath, they may begin to feel that these emotions are theirs. Uh-huh. And when you have that knowingness that, I'm an empath and I pick up other people's emotions, I can actually protect myself, by kind of putting an egg shape shield around you. And then you don't pick up everybody else's feelings, and you can go and think, it's not me, it's everybody else.
Do you find a lot of your clients are women?
Yes, I would say 99% of my clients are women. And there are a lot of the women that have come forward to me have been in abusive they have been in abusive relationships, or they have been divorced for a while and they're trying to find themselves. And there's a lot of guilt there for many women who puts their families first, and then they're treated the way that they're treated, like a bag of garbage.
Yeah.
So rebuilding that unconditional love that is always there for us, and recognizing that it's there, it's a whole different mindset. You have to change your perspective. Sometimes that's all that you need to do, is looking at the same problem, but maybe looking at it at a different way, to know that you're not crazy. Allowing this healing to take place. And I find some women are just not open to receiving this unconditional love. They block their heart. I often see cages or chains that are around the heart, and they're placed there by these women because they have been hurt so many times. They have basically put their body out as a welcome mat, and people have walked all over them. Mm-hmm. So when they leave, I feel like I give them tools, and I feel they have a lot more power to them, and they can start moving forward.
Oh, bless your heart. If you liked this recording and benefited from it, please, for heaven's sake, share it with your friends. If you loved it and want to hear more, go to theglitchmovie.com/how to connect with angels, where you can listen and subscribe. Thank you so much.